Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of your pronunciation workshop. Okay, we are very happy to have you here. This is AG Languages, and we want to extend you a warm welcome. So, are you ready? Nice. Let's start. But we need to answer this question first. What's today's class about? As you know, as usual, we have the topic hidden under this phonetic transcription. Who can help me with the phonetic transcription? Okay. So how about Fatima, can you help me with the phonetic transcription?
That's the human footprint.
There you go. The human footprint. Thank you very much, Fatima, for the answer. And that's what we're going to talk about. This is going to be our topic. And as you know, we're going to use it to get some samples because we're going to talk about some consonants, okay? Some obstruent consonants like p, t, k. We're going to talk a little bit more about them in a minute or so. So this is class 007. These are some of the things we're going to cover in this class: beginning and final consonants, joining final consonants, and aspiration. We will explain what aspiration is. We have a preview. Let me show you what we're going to see. We're going to analyze concepts like aspiration and stressed, unreleased, released, voiced, and voiceless consonants, and the relationship between the length of vowels based on consonants. We are going to elaborate a little bit more on this exercise. I have my piece of paper right here. Okay, you'll see later. And we are going to talk about this: obstruent, stop, voiceless consonants, like the ones that I have already mentioned, p, t, k, all right? We have some examples about voiced and voiceless consonants. We're gonna use this paragraph here to get some samples, all right? And then, as you know, we have our questions, our statements. You can tell us if you agree or disagree with them. And then we have our tongue twister to have a little bit of fun and also to create muscle memory. Okay, so let's start with our workshop. We have this paragraph here. So I'm going to read it, okay? It says, in a typical day, you might drive to work, do a lot of laundry, or watch TV in an air-conditioned room. Every one of those actions comes with a price that extends beyond the one measured in dollars and cents withdrawn from a bank. This price comes in the form of natural resources withdrawn from the earth. By adding up all of those withdrawals, we can calculate the human footprint on the planet, a measure of how much we are using the earth's natural resources. The withdrawals come in 6 categories: carbon, cropland, grazing land, forests, fishing grounds, and built-up land. So from this paragraph, we're going to get some samples. Let me show you the samples. There you go. So we have the first one, footprint. We have the t and the p. We have typical, might, work, watch TV, actions, comes, prize, extends, sends. We have some more here: bank, can, calculate, footprint, planet, categories, carbon, cropland, forests, built up. So those are the samples that we have, and we're going to use them to analyze this: aspiration, joining sounds. Again, this is class 007, and we are going to define what's aspiration. So basically, it is a strong puff of air that comes out of our mouth, like p, k, t. Let me show you. So let's start with the bilabial sound, the consonant p, k, t. Do you see the piece of paper moving? It means that I'm doing it right. So it happens at the beginning of a word. Okay, we have stop voiceless consonants. Those are the ones that we are going to talk about in this class. As you can tell, they are obstruent stop voiceless consonants, and this is where they happen. For example, the p, it is a bilabial consonant because it happens here in the lips, okay? By pressing both lips, p, p, and then releasing a puff of air, p. And then you have the T, which is alveolar here. It happens here right in the alveolar ridge, okay? T, t, t. And finally, we have the K, which is velar. It happens right before the velum, okay? So it's going deeper. Lips, then the alveolar ridge, and then the velar sound, which is right before the velum, okay? Awesome. We have our examples. We have voiced consonants and voiceless consonants. For example, we have right, light, might, night, sung, yes, why. So if you take your fingers and you put them here, you place them here, you're gonna notice a vibration, okay? If they vibrate, it means it is a voiced consonant. So let's try it with the rest, okay? Bat, dot, game, very, then, zoo, pleasure, Jerry, house. Did you feel the vibration? Did you feel that? That means that those consonants are voiced. What about the voiceless ones? Because that's the ones we are going to talk about today. Obstruent, and they are voiceless, okay? Voiceless, pat, tap, cane, fairy, thin, sue, pressure, cherry. So let's start with just consonants. Ch, ch, ch. No vibration. Sh, sh, sh. No vibration here. S, s, s. No vibration either. Did you feel any vibration? Not really, right? That's why those are voiceless consonants. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit more about aspiration. What is this aspiration? It is a little bit like whispering things like, hey, how are you doing? An ill, pill, an ill, tail, an ill, kill. So pill, tail, and kill. Let's do the ones on the right with the ash and the N. And pan, an and tan, an can, and that's how you aspirate. Okay, there you go. So aspirate voiceless stop consonants if they are followed by a stressed vowel. So there's actually a rule that we need to follow here. We're going to aspirate as long as the next one is a stressed vowel. Let's see. For example, this one here is not apart, it's apart. So the vowel that's stressed, it's the one that's following the consonant, okay? It's not apart, but apart. You can tell because there's an apostrophe here, and the apostrophe is the one telling you which syllable is the one that you're supposed to stress. So apart. Let's try this again. Apart, apart, attack, attack, decay. So it's moving, okay? Because the next is a vowel that is stressed following this consonant sound. It's not the same with apple, attic, or decadent. We don't say apple, or attic, or decadent. No, apple, attic, decadent. So there is no aspiration here. Why? because the consonant is not followed by a stressed vowel. There you go. Then we can practice with these expressions here. Try them, okay? Political parties, political parties. Apply for the position. Support the president. With a T, return the tickets. Take your time. Tell the truth. Compact cars. Crowded classes. A quiet campus. So there is some aspiration there, okay? There you go. Now, let's talk about no aspiration when we are joining, when we are connecting, joining final consonants to following words. For example, here, when you have a final consonant plus vowel. So, atomic energy. It's not atomic energy or energy, no, just atomic energy. Keep it. No, keep it. No, keep it. Okay. So no aspiration when you're joining a final consonant plus vowel. No aspiration when you're joining a final consonant plus a different consonant. So stop sign. Stop sign. No aspiration. .com. .com. No aspiration. When you're joining or connecting a final consonant plus the same consonant. Black cat or bus stop. Okay, you just elongate the consonant a little bit more. Okay, so let's talk about released and unreleased aspiration. So this one releases microbial, and this one here is microbial. So when they say unreleased, they are talking about stop, microbial. And release, you just continue with the sound, microbial. My train. This one might stop, rain. By clause. Bike loss. Gray trays. Great race. May crinkles. Make wrinkles. So you can feel the stop in this column, right? Mike, might, bike, great, make. There is a stop. And when you stop, you call that unreleased. When you continue with a sound, it's called released. Microbial, my train, by clause, gray trays, make wrinkles. There you go. So one long consonant like this one, like Coke, you elongate the consonant sound. White towel, Big Gabe, both thighs, nice size. Okay, you elongate, you make the consonant sound longer. It's different here, like oak, white owl, Big Abe, both eyes, nice eyes. So you see, could you tell the difference? This one here is shorter. So nice size, nice eyes. This one here, Big Gabe, Big Abe. So this one here is shorter. Okay, we have our examples, voiced and voiceless. And here we have this topic, length of vowel. So when do we have a longer vowel? So if we have a voiced consonant at the end, the vowel is longer. Like, for example, peas, prove, bags, raised, aged. When we have consonants that are voiced like z, v, g, z, zd, j, we elongate the vowel sound. Again, you can try z, v, g, z, j. All of them vibrate. The vowel preceding those consonants are supposed to be elongated. Okay. What about the ones that are followed by a voiceless consonant, which is peace, proof, bags, raised, H, age, H, raised, raised, bags, bags. So this one here is shorter because it's followed by a voiceless consonant. So if you want to learn more about topics like this and others, do not hesitate and join us at aglanguages.com. You can also follow us on YouTube. You can leave a comment there. We are also on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. If you join us, you're going to have access to our teachers from Spanish speaking countries and English speaking countries as well. All of us work under the PTE General, the Pearson Test of English. There you go.